got 10 seconds.
Okay,
I'd like to bring to order Salem County Board of County Commissioners, regular meeting, December 21st, 2020, 2022. Carter will call to order and, go ahead, you ready? You got it. If you stand for the invitation, please stand for the flag.
Heavenly Father, we ask for your blessing upon us as we gather here tonight. We pray for your guidance in the matters at hand and the decisions to be made. We ask that you help us to work together and encourage each other to be the best we can be. We are honored to have Salem County's Meals on Wheels organization with us tonight and thankful for the selfless service of the Meals on Wheels volunteers. Please also hear the special intentions that each of us hold in our hearts. We ask this in Jesus' name. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call. Statement regarding open public meetings act.
adequate notice pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act has been given of this meeting by forwarding notice to the South Jersey Times and Elm Times Company, and by posting notice on the bulletin board in the Salem County Courthouse and the Fifth Street Office Complex, and by filing notice in the offices of the Salem County Clerk and the Clerk of the Board, all having been done at least 48 hours in advance.
Roll call, please.
Director Benjamin Lawrence.
Here.
Commissioner Scott Briscoe.
Here.
Commissioner Ed Brandt.
Here.
Deputy Director Gordon Osler.
Here.
And Commissioner Lee Ware.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Commissioners, what's your pleasure with the minutes?
Mr. Director, I make a motion that we dispense with the reading of the minutes from our last meeting, and the minutes are to be received, approved, and recorded in the minute book, and for the record, that was on
December
on
7th.
Harbor Day, and also on the day we defeated our coach.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. We have some very, very special recognitions tonight. As Stacy said, a little melancholy, a little tears, but it's a celebration of the years that Coach Scott and the group put in. I'm going to have Mickey start off. Mickey.
I'm happy to. Well, actually, I'm not happy to. This is a very somber occasion, and I will miss both of these members. Both of them have been role models for me. I've learned a lot from them, and hopefully I'm becoming an effective commissioner because of these two gentlemen. This is a plaque honoring Scott Briscoe as commissioner from 2017 to 2022. In appreciation of your years of public service to the residents of Salem County, it's dated today. I was here when he was inaugurated, and I thought he might have been suicide before. So I guess we're getting his life back. Scott, it has been a pleasure serving with you. You brought wisdom and integrity, and I think the board has been much better because of your presence. So thank you. Thank you. In your friendship when it was tennis balls.
I get the honor and the privilege of sharing our time with Lee. It's been 21 years he served here. I've only been there half the time. Lee served almost twice as much as I've served. He's the only commissioner I've ever yelled at in public, in a public session. We happened to hold somebody over, and in true Democrat leadership, he took me to task. And I thank you for that. I'll never forget it. So it was
That's Woody Ball.
That's Woody Ball. Yeah, I missed the bunt sign. Sorry about that. Lee's been amazing. He's been a mentor. He's worked with me all through the 12 years that I've been here, teaching me the right way to be a commissioner, a freeholder. He's been a brother. We're running out of people that were called freeholders. And we got a few of us, but as we were starting to trickle out. So Scott was a freeholder, and were you a freeholder?
No. Last elected freeholder.
Last elected became a commissioner. So it has been a true blessing to have Lee. And we're going to do a little bit of a change. If there's people here that would like to say goodbye to Lee and say a few words about what he's meant to this county, please, the podium's yours. So, and Lee, and when it's done, Scott and Lee will stand up here and we'll get some pictures with all of us. So, Lee, a certificate of appreciation and a plaque for your many years of service from year 2000 to year 2022. It's amazing. God bless. Cross probably has 5 minutes worth of half an hour.
I brought my speech. I'm going to vote uniform. Yeah, met both of you gentlemen, and you were respected teachers, coaches. You certainly haven't tarnished that image in serving the people of Salem County. It was a pleasure to serve with both of you. Not sure what the plans are for either one of you, but wherever those plans may be, may enjoy your good health and serve and deserve it. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you, sir. I also wanted to be here for this special night that's really not so special. But Lee, you already know how much I love you, and I've known you, it seems like forever. But Scott, I didn't know you when you were elected, and you didn't know me, but you soon found out. I appreciate the fact that you allowed me to speak up here when I do, and you accepted my passion, and you asked questions, and you did that in a nonpartisan way. You treated me like I was just regular Patty. So I want to thank you for, doing really what an elected official should do. And it doesn't always happen. But thank you very much, sir, for your service and your interest and everything else that goes along with that. I have to leave. I have school board meetings, so I want to thank Ben for allowing me to speak before public comment. Thank you.
Well, good evening. On behalf of the men and women of the Salem County Sheriff's Office, we want to say congratulations to both of our coaches. I don't really know where to begin. 40-some years ago, I believe, or maybe even, I have to date myself, probably 50 years ago, we were playing a little ball down in Nelsonburg, down there, and that's where I really got to know Lee. And over the years, I think our friendship just continued to grow. Lee gets on the board of freeholders and really becomes a mentor to me, being part of the Judiciary Chair Committee there, and numerous breakfasts we had together, and he's been a great mentor and a good friend over the years. Scott, probably 25 years thereabouts, we've known each other, and I think our friendship just continues to grow every day. I hate to admit it, and I know that the good doctor's here too, and we won't mention this, but the guy's one hell of a tennis player, and he beats all of us. But Scott's been a great friend over the years, and more importantly, a mentor to the whole office. So on behalf of the entire staff, we want to say congratulations to both of you. The beauty of it is I know I'll be around both of you a lot, even more so now. And Lee and I will be making our runs to our PD place there. But on behalf of the office, just a small token of our appreciation. Again, thank you guys, and we do appreciate your service. You too.
would you like to say a couple words? Go ahead.
I would like to thank the people that are responsible for putting me in this position where I was able to serve my community. I really didn't have any interest in doing it, it just kind of happened. But it's been very enjoyable, much more enjoyable than I ever expected. We have a lot of really good things going on in Salem County. In the near future, it just looks very bright. But one thing in the past that I want to mention, and I think it plays a really big part in what we've been able to do. And I think we have been successful in taking politics out of our county government. And that has made us so much better. Our Fifth Street complex is such a nicer, happier place to be in. Our employees are happier. Things get done. We get more work done with less people. More people that respond, more people coming to work. And we don't have any fight. I know that everybody in here has ever seen this group of people, including these guys. We don't argue. We don't fight. We talk about things, we work it out, and we go with what's best for the majority of the people in town. Sometimes they're tough decisions. I think things look good for the future, so if we can keep this group together, this is a team over here. I cannot emphasize enough. These three and this one over here, our administrative team, they are so good. Each individual has their own job, but then when they get done their job, they work with the other three, and if they come to us with an issue, we know that they talk to each other, and they pretty much got the facts, and it just makes us better and easier to get things done. They are tremendous. I don't know how long they're going to stay together, but I hope it's a long time. I wish my three other commissioners good luck, and my two new ones, have a nice job. Thank you.
Yeah, you're right. This is almost getting embarrassing. I've had more farewell tours than the Pope has. But anyway, if you guys were there Wednesday night, you know I'm going to get a microphone. And what did I say, guys? 22 years, 3 months. I talked about how I became a free over the other night when my brother was very sick and dying. I went through that whole thing. But it's been a great ride. And I look around here, and each one of you guys here pretty much had an important part of my life. Dale Cross had utmost respect for him as a player. Then he became a free over. We got good friends and wonderful family and everything. And the Chuckster, and what did I say about him except I'm not even going to talk about his hair tonight. I got the other night. And the zoo player, hey, give me your son and everything. AJ, you guys, you're great guys. It's been just a great ride. And I found out it's not rocket science to be a freeholder. I always prided myself in not being very political, and I got criticized by my own party sometimes, and my former player there criticized me, and I had to put him in his place, so Stumbles been a big part of my life. As a player, as a chairman, and if you can look in the mirror tonight, if you have a tough decision to make, and you say, I think I made a right decision, I did the best I can, and you're doing a good job as a public servant. And I got to say something about my former Sunday school buddy there, who was Scott. When he became a freeholder, it changed the whole tenor of the freehold. He's sort of like, I guess it's not the quickest we brought up. Neither one of us are very political, Scott, he changed the tenor because it wasn't always that way 22 years ago, believe me. The meetings were ugly. People really didn't like each other, one side or the other, and it wasn't much fun. But I can't say that now. It's a great board. All 5 of us, we work well together. And Cody and Doc, I wish them the best. And I talked about my administrative team the other day. I had some nice things to say about Jeff Ridgway, but he left, so I said to hell with him. You and Senator Sweeney went out together, you know what I mean?
I shook your hand before I left.
Yeah, I know.
Gave you a big hug.
But you girls, they take care of me. They call me Little Tech Leroy and Pat, you know, I call her and bug her all the time, Stacy. And Stacy also dropped me off and they said, cookies yesterday, and I was calling. Appreciate that. And Karen, went out with your father the other day, okay? And Kelly, you guys are the greatest. So all I can say, I hope this is not a eulogy tonight or anything. You know, who knows? I might resurface again. You never know about the old coach. After I get done having a few drinks with the sheriff over there at the clubhouse, you know, he might talk me into something. But anyway, it's been a great ride, great ride. I love Salem County. I love you guys, and I wish you the best. Thank you. And congratulations.
Get the administrator. Sure. Hey guys.
Look, young lady, you did a good job.
Hey,
today.
it's coffee.
You made me look younger. I want you to just jump in.
Second. One second. 1 second, Sam. Give him the, give him the side. Step down, step behind.
Put a smile on your face.
Come on. Team. There you go.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh.
You don't want me to stand in the picture, do you? Just wait.
Good.
I don't normally do this. I don't usually just add in a couple things so we don't take a lot of your time. I think it's important tonight to honor the real volunteers. I got a list of volunteers and I said, we need to get them out here and honor them for what they do for this county. It's truly amazing. Some of these people, it's the only people they see all day. It's the people that deliver these meals. I've been out, blessed a few times to go out, and it's I don't want to say it's sad, but it's happy that they have volunteers that actually go out, say hi, how you doing, make sure that they're knocking on the door. The meals we deliver, sometimes they don't even get that day. They can't get out. They can't get out to get the meals. I know I'll talk a little bit later about what Mid-Atlantic's doing, but it's there. You got to go. And the Meals on Wheels delivers right to their house. Takes care of the people alive today because of Meals on Wheels. And I'm going to take a chance and read this. It says, whereas Meals on Wheels of Salem County has a mission to provide home-delivered, nutritious meals and the comfort of friendship to homebound senior and disabled residents of the county. Whereas Meals on Wheels volunteers offers more than food, they extend a friendly face and a lifeline to the outside world. And whereas each year, Meals on Wheels delivers between 33,000 and 40,000 meals. It's amazing. To an average of 265 clients, relying on more than 250 volunteers to deliver these meals. Whereas Meals on Wheels volunteers donate about 62,000 miles and over 5,000 hours annually, often filling in to deliver at the last minute. Whereas the volunteers take special interest in each participant's well-being, offering a smile and cheery words cheery words when visiting. Whereas Meals on Wheels programs would not exist without amazing volunteers. Now therefore be it resolved that the Salem County Board of County Commissioners honor the Salem County Meals on Wheels volunteers who generously donate their time and resources to help their neighbors and call upon the residents to do the same. Carly, if you want to come up, and can you announce your staff and those volunteers you might have here? Bring them up with you.
Everyone, like Chelsea, Teresa, Crystal, all the volunteers who were able to be here. Come on, you got my volunteers. Come on, volunteers. Thank you everyone who was able to make it this evening, and thank you to the Commissioner Board for this opportunity to be recognized. I'm Carly Melchurch-Parlante. I have the privilege of serving as the Executive Director for this wonderful organization. You know, it's not possible for us to do this in an affordable manner without the over 250 volunteers that show up day in and day out. They'll show up tomorrow and Friday when the weather is bad. They'll show up when it's 100 degrees outside, and we're putting extra ice packs to make sure that the coolers stay cold so that no one's milk goes bad. And they show up no matter what. We couldn't do it without them. We couldn't do it without all of the volunteers who serve on our board and help make this work possible. I could not do this without Crystal and Teresa and the work that they do, and the other members of our staff who weren't able to be here. We have really exciting things to come in 2023, and I'm hoping that by 2023 we'll be able to say that we served 300 clients each year. So thank you so much for this opportunity, for recognizing
Thank you.
us.
Anybody else want to share anything?
You're not shy.
I can speak loud enough. I just want to say that it's an honor and a blessing to have my dream job and collect a paycheck at the end of the day. And these wonderful people that are here are just a tiny representation of what this organization does on a daily basis. And I'm extremely thankful and happy to go to work every day because of each of you, so thank you.
All right. You guys can fill in and get some pictures. And Carla, here's where at.
I'm sorry, I keep getting over my
I heard somebody. We need all of you.
Anybody else need pictures? Thank you for your
Let's repeat, we love Meals on Wheels. We appreciate everything you do. We are so blessed to have each one of you be part of Salem County. What a great county with good food. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're not gonna stay? Can I go with you?
You're welcome to leave.
I'll walk with you.
Back. Yeah. We have a waiver of the rules.
Yes, we have one waiver. E6, resolution approving a memorandum of understanding between the Salem County Correctional Facility and New Ingredients LLC medication-assisted addiction treatment.
We have a motion to waive the rules for E6.
Mr. Director, make a motion to waive the rules for the resolution E6.
Second. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. We have a waiver for E6. It's time for public hearings and adoption. Can I get a motion and second to open the public hearing? Open the reading. Oh, we'll get it ready first. My apologies.
Final reading and adoption of ordinance 2022-005. An ordinance of the County of Salem, State of New Jersey, approving and authorizing the entering into execution and delivery Salem County Improvement Authority relating to the issuance of county guaranteed lease revenue bonds, County Radio System Upgrade Project, Series 2023 of the Salem County Improvement Authority, and authorizing a public hearing thereon December 21st, 2022, and authorizing publication thereof.
Thank you. Now can I get that motion and second to open the public hearing?
Mr. Director, I make a motion to open the public hearing on ordinance 2022-005.
Second.
I have a motion and second. Roll call, please.
Deputy Director Osmer.
Yes.
Commissioner Ramsey.
Yes.
Commissioner Ware.
Yes.
Commissioner Griscom.
Yes.
Director Laurie.
Yes. Is there anyone who is the public who would like to make comments on this ordinance?
I will. On behalf of the office and law enforcement in Salem County and the fire and EMS service, we want to thank you guys for really stepping up and making this happen for us. So we really appreciate it. I know it was a group effort from the guys out there, Alan and Scott, and definitely the judiciary report there. So Nick and Jeff, thank you guys for all that you do.
Thank you, Sheriff. Anyone else? Hearing none, can I get a motion and a second to close the public hearing?
So moved, Mr. Director.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? None? Roll call?
Deputy Director Osmer.
Yes.
Commissioner Ramsey.
Yes.
Commissioner Ware.
Yes.
Commissioner Griscom.
Yes.
Director Laurie.
Yes.
5-0.
Can I get a motion and a second for the adoption of ordinance 2022-005?
Mr. Director, I'd like to make a motion for adoption of ordinance 2022-005.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Roll call?
Deputy Director Osmer.
Yes.
Commissioner Ramsey.
Yes.
Commissioner Ware.
Yes.
Commissioner Griscom.
Yes.
Director Laurie.
Yes.
5-0.
I will have the final reading and adoption of ordinance 2022-006.
An ordinance authorizing the guarantee by the County of Salem, State of New Jersey, and county guaranteed lease revenue bonds, County Radio System Upgrade Project, Series 2023 of the Salem County Improvement Authority in an aggregate principal amount not to exceed $17 million in bonds consented to the undertaking and financing of such county radio system upgrade project by the authority and authorizing a public hearing thereon on December 21st, 2022, and authorizing publication thereof.
You've heard the reading of that ordinance. Can I get a motion and a second to open the public hearing?
Mr. Director, I'd like to make a motion to open the public hearing on ordinance 2022-006.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Deputy Director Osmer.
Yes.
Commissioner Ramsey.
Yes.
Commissioner Ware.
Yes.
Commissioner Griscom.
Yes.
Director Laurie.
Yes.
5-0.
And this resolution and the previous resolution are similar, but it's about the same project, just different ways of financing, as things come due. We have leases and a bunch of different ways. We're working with the county. We're going to help the county minimize the cost, and that's our purpose for two of them. Public hearing is open. Anyone want to make a comment? Hearing none, can I get a motion second to close the public hearing?
Mr. Director, I'd like to make a motion to close the public hearing.
Second.
I have a motion and second. Roll call, please.
Deputy Director Osmer.
Yes.
Commissioner Ramsey.
Yes.
Commissioner Ware.
Yes.
Commissioner Griscom.
Yes.
Director Laurie.
Yes.
5-0.
Motion and second for the adoption of ordinance 2022-006.
Mr. Director, I'll make a motion for the adoption of ordinance 2022-006.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Can I get a roll call?
Deputy Director Osmer.
Yes.
Commissioner Ramsey.
Yes.
Commissioner Ware.
Yes.
Commissioner Griscom.
Yes.
Director Laurie.
Yes.
Yes, 5-0.
Commissioners, your pleasure on the correspondence, general committee, commission minutes, and reports.
Mr. Director, I make a motion that the correspondence, department reports, and commission minutes be accepted, filed, and made a part of the minutes.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. Cast unanimous. Commissioners, your pleasure with payments and bills and things.
Mr. Director, I'd like to make a motion that all bills and claims, when properly signed and audited, be paid and charged to their respective accounts.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. Cast unanimous. Treasurer's report.
Once again, I'd like to make a motion that the treasurer's report be received and filed, subject to audit, and that it be spread full and complete on the minutes.
Second.
I I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. Yes, unanimous. Resolutions, administrative.
A1, resolution authorizing the financing of certain equipment and related items by lease purchase agreement pursuant to state contract. Authorizing the execution of lease purchase agreement, authorizing appropriate officials to undertake certain actions in connection with the proposed lease purchase transaction, and taking certain actions related thereto.
Commissioners, you heard the reading of the resolution A1. What's your pleasure?
Mr. Director, I make a motion that we accept resolution A1.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
This is related to the previous ordinances, just to clarify for everyone, this is to allow us to enter into commitment for the system that we're upgrading.
Okay. And not to rush it, we're pushing this through to get the better pricing. However, the system probably will not be up and operating until 2025, I believe. Is that correct?
24 months.
Scott, 2025?
About 24 months, sir.
24 months, so we're right there. We need it sooner, but we'll do it the right way and make sure it's gonna last another 30 years, right?
That's right.
Okay. We'll move it off.
We won't be here.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. Yes, unanimous. Economic Development, Public Works.
C1, resolution accepting terms and conditions for a grant easement identified as Lot 1, Block 13 on the tax map of the City of Salem, County of Salem, State of New Jersey. C2, resolution to accept and execute CY 2023 JBAI grant funding for the Salem County Youth Services Commission from the New Jersey Juvenile Justice Commission Award JBAI 23 I-1F17.
Commissioners, we've heard the reading of two resolutions. What is your pleasure?
Mr. Director, I make a motion to approve these two resolutions.
A second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. Yes, unanimous. Health Human Services.
D1, accepting and executing the local court capacity grant for the Public Health Emergency Links Grant Program. D2, resolution approving change order number 3 for Bayada Nurses to provide certified home health aid Title 3B services.
Commissioners, you're reading these two resolutions. Your pleasure?
Mr. Director, I move we adopt these two resolutions.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. Public Safety.
E1, resolution authorizing the submission of a grant application to the State of New Jersey Office of the Insurance Fraud Prosecutor for the Prosecutor's Office Insurance Fraud Reimbursement Program for the County of Salem. E2, resolution accepting and executing a grant for the New Jersey Department of Children and Families for the Child Advocacy Center MDT grant for the Salem County Prosecutor's Office. E3, resolution to accept and execute a grant for the New Jersey Department of Law and Public Safety for addiction responses and enforcement strategies NJ Cares for funding under the federal fiscal year 2022 overdose status action Operation Helping Hands grant program for the Prosecutor's Office, Civil War number FFYO-HH17-2022. E4, resolution authorizing an application for RERP 966 funds for the fiscal year 2023 for the New Jersey Department of Law and Public Safety for the County of Salem. E5, resolution to accept fiscal year 2023 RERP 966 funds for the New Jersey Department of Law and Public Safety for the County of Salem. And E6, resolution approving a memorandum of understanding between the Salem County Corrections Facility and the New View Radiance LLC medication-assisted addiction treatment.
Commissioners, you've heard the reading of these 6 resolutions. What is your pleasure?
Mr. Director, I move that we approve all 6 of these resolutions.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. Yes, unanimous. Chapter 159, insertions into the revenue.
F1, resolution providing for the insertion of any special item of revenue in the budget pursuant to NJSA 40A:4-87, Chapter 159, Public Law 1948, FY23 RERP funding program. F2, 2022 Overdose Action OHH grant. F3, Child Advocacy Center MDT grant. F4, local court capacity for the public health emergency preparedness.
Commissioners, you've heard the reading of these 4 resolutions. What's your pleasure?
Mr. Director, I make a motion to adopt these 4 resolutions.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. Passed unanimous. Commissioners, we have the old business. Commissioners, any new business?
I just want to bring up to speed a little bit. I was privileged to have a tour of the courthouse this afternoon. With Mr. Ridgway, and it's quite impressive, the progress that's being made. It's going to be quite a nice facility. Second of all, I just want to share with people that we are moving forward with improving broadband access. As you know, we have the shared services agreement with Cumberland. We're also looking at other opportunities to bring better communication to the underserved areas of the county.
Thank you. I also want to share, I spoke with Glenn Donaldson today. He just received, he got $123,000 from NJEDA to help feed Salem County. People, if you've been in Pennsville during the day, you get stuck in traffic, you see the line of cars, people getting free meals. Most of them very needy. He's done a great job. Glenn Donaldson and He's done a great job. He just found out he just got another $400,000 plus for additional feeding of those that need it, which will carry them through till May. So it's good to have it. And if you're, with the high heating bills and the cost of inflation, and people are struggling ever so much trying to get food on the table, here's the opportunity to get one square, and it's a meal made by that. It's a meal for lunch. So it gives a chance for people at least to save on that meal, put that money towards their heating bills or wherever they have during this tough time. So, any other new business?
Yes, Mr. Director. First of all, I'd like to wish both Scott and Lee all the best in their retirement. It's been my pleasure to serve with both of them. Lee, I'll always be remembered as being the last Republican to lose to you. So I appreciate that. I have some announcements. Obviously, we want to wish everybody Merry Christmas this Sunday morning. Remind you to keep your chimney flues open Saturday night and no fires burning, please. Next week's kind of a little light on things to do, but starting in January, we have a dodgeball tournament at the Salem High School on Saturday, January 7th. Tuesday the 10th, we have a ribbon cutting grand opening at the Hampton Inn in Pennsville. Saturday, January 14th is the Foreign Missions Symposium, which will be held at Outreach Center on 413 Magnolia Street in Salem. And Saturday, January 21st, the country music singer-songwriter Kelsey Cohn will be performing at the Pennsville Memorial High School. And with that, I want to wish everybody Merry Christmas.
Any other public announcements? Take this time for public comment, and if there's anybody online, we welcome you. If you'd like to make a public comment, at the end of whoever makes comments now, we'll accept their comments.
I just have one. June Cyber says, congratulations to both Lee and Scott, and thank you both for your service.
Any public comment? If you want to step up, state your name and your address. Patty already left, but she made her comment, so that's the comment person. Anyone else? Hearing none, our next meeting is December 28th, 11 a.m. It's a closeout meeting. Typically, they last less than 5 minutes. You're more than welcome to attend. It's at Fifth Street Conference Room, standing room only. So, if you'd like to attend during the day, it's a public meeting. The meeting is basically to transfer funds around, make sure everything's balanced at the end of the year. We are going to have a closed session. I anticipate it being anywhere from 15 minutes to 30 minutes. You're welcome to stay. We don't anticipate any motions or anything happening after it, other than an adjournment. So you are welcome to stay for the adjournment. Other than that, in about 5 minutes, we're going to close session. We've got resolution G1.
G1, resolution authorizing executive session containing Salem matters relating to litigation, negotiation, and the attorney-client privilege.
Can I get a motion in a second?
Mr. Director, I make a motion to adjourn to closed session.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. Couple minutes, guys.